Lit Fuse is a level that I've been wanting to beat for a very long time. Unfortunately, at the time when I first played the level, I was far from being able to go for it. Even playing it every once in a while wasn't much of a difference. Now that I've beaten 16 Insane Demons and 2 Extreme Demons, and seeing Wartrox beat this on his recent stream, I've decided to give another shot at it for real this time. Before I get into my experience with the level, I want to talk about the level itself for a brief moment. So, Lit Fuse is an iconic 2.0 Insane Demon level made by the creator we all know and love, Carmarel, or formerly known as Crazyman50. I'm pretty sure you know who Carmarel is by now, but what you probably don't know actually has to do with this level you're seeing right now, Lit Fuse. When I was rewatching Carmarel's verification video of Lit Fuse, I noticed something interesting that no one seems to remember. In the description of his video, if you look at the second to last sentence, it says, "It was gonna be very much harder than this, but I wanted to make sure more people could beat it." So for what I'm getting by reading that sentence is, was this originally planned to be an Extreme Demon? Or hell, maybe even a List Demon? Around Cataclysm to Bloodbath difficulty, I'm assuming? That would have been an interesting side of the story if the level was harder like originally intended. Although if I remember correctly, Carmarel hasn't posted any previews of the level at all, so we never got to see the harder version of it. Same thing can be said for his other levels as well. However, if the level was as hard as originally intended, then I'm sure it would have been received differently. Not many players would enjoy it, there likely would have been less victors, etc. But hey, it was nice of Carmarel to make the level accessible to players such as myself or the love of the community that any growing player could go for. There's not much to say about the level visually. I do think it still holds up to this day, especially considering that it was made in only a span of few days. It's a very cool level. And that's everything I want to talk about the level. Now, let's finally move on to my experience with it, which will be a short one since this didn't take me too long to beat actually. I may or may not have almost fluked the level from a certain percent. Let's get into it. But wait, I have one small favor to ask, and is that you should subscribe to my channel. I'm close to reaching 3.5k subscribers and it will mean a lot to me if you could help me reach that goal by subscribing. Besides beating demons, I also make layouts, so if this is something you're into, then you know what to do. Anyway, back to the video. So as soon as Wartrox beat Lit Fuse, I decided to go and play it myself. I've quickly done a practice run of the level, and I somehow did it in about 30 to 40 attempts, so I jumped straight into doing runs on the level. First I did 78 to 100, 4 times in total. Then I went straight ahead to doing drop to 100 run, which I also did 4 times in total. Now I actually have a reason why I did this, and it's because a player, an experienced one that I recently met in a Discord server, told me to perfect the drop so that I make sure I'm not as unlucky as probably any average player would in a long level, with a pre-drop that just really drags on. After that, I went ahead and started playing from zero. I struggled a little with the pre-drop, but I eventually got to the ship out of my previous best being 18%. Now, what happened after is something that I was not expecting at all. Look, the following image speaks for itself. Yeah, I literally could have fluked the level from 18% if it wasn't for the lag spike that denied my fluke. Sadly, I wasn't recording during the session because I was only expecting I will die somewhere on the ship and call it there, but nope, I just did this crazy fluke instead. I guess this is what happens when you over practice a level, which I tend to do for most of Insane Demons I play. The next day, I have decided that I would want to beat the solo on stream, so I did exactly that. I started off the stream doing the same runs like from my previous session, which was a piece of cake. Then I went ahead and started playing from zero. I was stuck at the pre-drop for a good 30 minutes, but then I get this run from zero. No! God damn it! Fuck! That's so sad. Damn it, it's so unfortunate. Okay. So after getting 90%, I would once again be stuck at the pre-drop and even actually dying to the ship over 14 times. I also had a unfortunate death at the duel, but it wasn't a big deal. It was all like that for an hour straight. As I was about to call it for the day, I got the lucky attempt that I needed for me to beat the level in just one stream. So with that, enjoy my first Camarel Demon level completion, Lip Fuse. There we go! Oh my god! Finally! Jesus Christ, man! I was legit about to end stream because I was just stuck at this pre-drop for so long. Ah, finally! Oh my god, man. There we go. Finally beat it. Oh my god. Well, let's get to the attempts right away. Cause yeah, I just wanna go right now. So I'm gonna speedrun the attempts and dip. Alright. 501. 249. That's 750 attempts. Nice. Actually, a few of the attempts are old. I think it's about 130. So if we count if we subtract the old attempts, that's 620. But yeah, this level was actually, despite the pre-drop, it was actually still kind of fun. Like, I did enjoy this. It's just that I did struggle a little with the pre-drop, but yeah, the drop part is definitely fun. It's fun. I would definitely recommend this level. Want you to make sure that that you practice the drop. Make sure to perfect it so that you don't like end up dying at the drop right after the pre-drop so many times. But yeah. GG. Good level. Good level. Honestly, I feel like I'm one of the luckiest victors of this level because I only had like 2 deaths at the drop, that being 80 and 90%. If I didn't do multiple drop runs to 100, then I definitely would have struggled with the entire level instead of just the free drop. So I'm glad I practiced the drop as much as possible. I would 100% recommend doing the same if you ever go for this level. Before I end the video, I want to show you a bonus clip of a run I did on a different level that is very inspired by the level you've mostly seen in this video, playing it now. Thank you. Oh my god. Finally. The level that you just saw is called Explosion, an unofficial sequel to Livy's that is much harder and is in low-end Extreme Demon. This is also a level that I've been wanting to beat for a long time as well, and I think I might finally be able to do it. I will also stream this level like I did with Livy's, so make sure you subscribe to my channel if you want to watch me beat it. Well, with that, we made it to the end of the video. I thank you very much for watching and hope to see you again soon. Peace.